Got me working over here, girl. What up? What's
I'm
up,
like,
Lizzie?
I hope she pressed live before she does that because you have a habit of doing it and then pressing live.
Is that what I'm doing?
No, it's live right now, I
Lizzie,
think. I
what
don't know.
it
I
is?
can't see chat. I hate this.
What happened to the like we was talking last night? Why don't you give me that lesson then?
Because you've been doing StreamYard for so long, Tia. I figure you know this stuff by now.
I don't know nothing. I have a bestie that does everything for me. She's a wonderful person. Thank
But
you, honey bunny. I don't know nothing about no StreamYard. She said, click that, and I click it. And I'm a creature of habit, so I click it. Spotty internet, no. Let's go to the chat. Let's see what's up. Hi, Chantilly. How are you this morning? And Mary Bonnie. Bonnie, how you doing? I ain't seen you in a minute. And there's my Sue. Hola. Lizzie, I've missed
yes.
I've missed you so much. What have you been up to this week?
You haven't missed me so much because you've been ignoring me.
Girl. Did you rewatch our last show?
Yes. No, I didn't rewatch it. I lived it.
You were on one. That I love that energy. You
I
were
don't know
my
if I
Lizzie.
have that energy today. I haven't had a Timmy's.
You were my Lizzie that day. It was close. Not it's so thin. You were close, but not quite how we are. You know, Obviously you weren't dropping f bombs left and right and things like that. But you were close. You were given a lot more of the Lizzie that I that I'm with behind the scenes.
First of all, do you want to hear my rant today?
Give it to me because we ain't listen, you guys. We haven't spoken over a week, so y'all about to get the real Lizzie today. Don't get a shutdown, girl. Just saying,
I
don't get it.
hate this. I hate this now because I have no control.
You let me tell you. So I did
You got
I
to find a
ignore
different
everyone?
platform because I can't handle this.
Did I ignore everyone? I'm sorry. I hope did it take it? Hola, hola, everybody. Chantelli, Mary, Bonnie, Maisu,
I can't even I can't
Suzanne.
even put it to my audience, so it's only going to be on your station for one.
You can when you log in. I do know this because Honey Bunny told me that you can click some button that let it stream to your channel also.
Yeah, I thought it would show up here and it didn't. It's not showing up on here unless I was to go maybe on the computer, but you know how my computer acts when I try to go on StreamYard. So, but on the tablet, it doesn't let me do that. I've seen that on like the computer one, but I've thought it would be on this one, but it's not. It's not here. It's not here. And it makes me very sad. Capisce?
Gail, good
my hair just for you.
You washed your hair for me?
Yeah.
I flat ironed and cut my hair for you.
I
Because you always
thought
talking about
I thought he shouldn't look like a bum coming on with the princess, so I had to wash my hair.
something else, girl. So
Listen, so you know what Tia did? She books a holiday during the most busiest time of year. What the heck?
it wasn't even it was the last thing on my mind. I was thinking fun in the sun, hot, sexy, virile looking men. They
Yep.
probably gonna all be
She only had men on the brain. She didn't have us on her brain. She
I've
only
been
had
single.
men on her brain.
I've been single 18 years. It's a good idea to at least look. Get a little tingle in my toes. Let it go up to my knee or something. I'm just saying.
She's
So
abandoning us. Abandoning us.
it's just a week. And I will, depending on the internet, you know, I will make sure to try to go live and let you guys get a little bit of this sunshine. But I hadn't thought about that until you mentioned it. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, that is our busiest time of the year. So Lizzie got a new computer. She got a tablet. I
An
think she got
iPad.
an iPad. Yeah,
I have an iPad.
an
So
iPad.
no more glitching. But I don't have StreamYard anymore because Liz is not paying $64 Canadian to run lives. Like I'm not paying that money just to do.
Berta, my love.
Berta, good
Look
morning.
at
Oh, I
Berta.
miss
Oh,
the
she's
Lizzie
somebody that
rants.
I would love to take on. Uh,
My
uh,
day has been fulfilled. See, Berta likes my rants. Well, I got a lot to rant about.
let, let me get this part out first. So I was on the line with Lizzie when she found out about the StreamYard price increase, and she went ham. She tried right there in the moment to get rid of all StreamYard, and I'm like, wait a minute, wait a minute, we got a show. We got to at least do the next. I'm not going live on there no more. She was dropping f bombs. So I'm
That's
glad.
crazy outrageous. Like, come on. Give us Canadians a break. It is very hard to be a Canadian right now. Just saying.
Go ahead and get it out. Purge, baby. Purge.
I don't know what to do. I don't want to move to the United
Fix
States.
it. Fix it for her. Go ahead and get your rant out. I didn't hear the rest of them. I miss a good old fashioned Lizzie rant.
Well, I'm mad about StreamYard because I think they're ripping off Canadian citizens. Like, what the heck, StreamYard? Okay, if I was a huge YouTuber and I had millions of followers and I actually got some revenue from friggin' YouTube, maybe I wouldn't mind paying the $64, but I make pennies on the dollar that doesn't even afford to pay the StreamYard.
So let me ask you this. I think we talked about this before. Are you able at all to use OBS?
Okay, I told you I don't understand that. I'm not that computer savvy. And OBS is just woo out there. And who's to know? OBS maybe makes you pay too.
So I have OBS here on this laptop. I love it. It's real latent. So you think there's a delay in, when we speak and somebody responds in StreamYard, it's even bigger. with OBS.
Then
But I don't remember.
you
I mean,
can't
I
look
remember using the
you can't
platform and
look
going on.
at you can't look at YouTube then because they'll just mess you up.
Correct. Well, it's
Right now I have to look at YouTube if I want to read the chat because this won't even show me the chat. This is how upsetting this is. All I can see is you and me backstage.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you, but you're not backstage. But I get it. Good morning, sweets. How are you? We are getting out at the top of the show the rant moments for Lizzie. If you guys have something you want to rant about that occurred the last week or two, drop it in the
Let
box.
her out.
Let's talk.
Let her out.
Now,
It's
with that
rant
said,
time.
we are 1 week out, 1 week out from one of the most exciting times of the year where we get to buy and spend. And hopefully, since we are all reached adulthood, we are able to, jump on these sales and kind of redirect funds to ourselves. That's the one thing I love about having adult children. That waiting out in the middle of the night trying to get the it toy, shopping all these doggone circulars, making sure I got enough. They hit you with a price point at Christmas where they're making you think that it's going to be affordable. Get it now, get it while it's hot, but that's actually their price point. So after Christmas, it goes a little bit lower. That's for the people who, really go come in and hoard, and to make up for lost sales if they didn't hit their projection. Then around March, it goes to, it settles, is what I'll say. 2 hours later, I wouldn't say that, Tia. Lizzie will keep going, going and going. She just has new rants. Like they always pop up. Oh, and
She
I got another
think
one.
Berta, she thinks she's all that because she's got her extensions in.
I oh my gosh, just so bad. So the temperature dropped big time here in Vegas last week. It went from
But she ain't as cold as Canada.
it definitely isn't. I'll give you that. It went from like 90 degrees, it was in the 80s for like one day, completely skipped the 70s and dropped all the way to like mid 60s, between 65 and 68. And that's where we currently are.
That's short weather. Shorts and sandals.
Well, not when you live in the desert, in the Mojave Desert, and, and it's the second hottest desert. It's like it's hot. So, Lord, Lord, Lord. And my scalp, when I wear my curls, my scalp is open because I wash my hair, if not every day, every other day to keep my curls fresh and things. So my scalp absorbs all that cold air and I'm more susceptible of getting sick. So every year when it gets colder, I just go ahead, have my hair blow dried. I have my hair flat iron. I decided to try and do it myself this year. And I have thick hair and broke my blow dryer halfway through blow drying. It took me almost 4 hours to get it blow dried out. Look at Lizzie, y'all. She finally you put the pins in. There you go.
I don't think it's gonna work.
Uh, Sue says, okay, I learned this last week who my friends are and which family members I can depend on. Trying to move, have a disability, and last on all lists, dog sitting comes first. Um, I did not know you were trying to move. You've been there a while. Uh, do share. Are you moving in with a roommate? Is this going to be more, cost effective? Good morning, Tia and Lizzie, my cousins. And good
I
morning,
I
everyone in
can't
chat.
I can't do it.
Dimensions kits on Amazon are on Black Friday prices. Just an FYI. So if you guys are cross stitchers, I have quite a few dimensions kits. Uh, so clearly, if you're a cross stitcher, you want to, get over, check out some good
What's that?
pricing. That's a good heads up right
What's
there.
that? I don't know what that means.
So you know
What?
that Lizzie owns the
What?
Diamond Painting Traffic,
What?
and she is in the process right now. She on the black market trying to get all the cross stitchers over to diamond painting and things like that. And she doesn't want to lose diamond painters to cross stitching. So she made it her point last
I don't
last
have
show.
to worry about you, Tia. You're neither or.
I, I told her last show that I am a cross stitcher who came to diamond painting. She didn't like that. Oh, oh, it's a different kind of exhilaration. I'm just, I know I said this before. I'm a coin that phrase. You guys have heard it here a couple of times now, but it is just a different kind of exhilaration. And the footprint on it is a lot smaller. So they're portable. You can take them wherever. You just need your fabric. Oh, and I just discovered these new hoops. I got them at the last retreat. They flat, so even the footprint on the hoop, they flat, and I love how they feel in my hand. So if you're somebody who has stitched in hand, like I'll see Rochelle, she'll stitch in hand. There's a couple other people that'll stitch in hand. I think this is a nice transition between stitching in hand. It's a little too flimsy for me all the time. If I'm doing like a edging or something, that might be a good time to do a stitch in hand. But as far
Nice
as,
to know. Nice to know you just hold it in your hand.
there you
I
go.
bet you there ain't no damn stitches on the piece of fabric.
Can't stand you. Oh, Susan says I'm in the
Look
third
at
floor.
it. I got this beautiful ring on a piece of fabric.
Y'all, when I go to Canada, I'm going to take a belt and she's going to get swatted. Don't worry. On the third floor apartment for 7 years. Yeah, I knew it's been a while. I've been needing to move for the last 5. I know that you mentioned it. I just didn't know it was something in the works. So I finally found a townhouse. So I have to move now before end of year. I'll get it done, God willing. I know you are. If I didn't have my daughter's graduation coming up, my daughter graduates from the university next month, and family is going to be coming out. We're going to see because you guys, anybody that know me, anybody, like I know my sisters have heard this a lot. Tia is an arriver. She is not a planner. Now I could point and I can delegate, and that's not an issue and things like that. But for the most part, I want to
I
take
know she
control.
can't plan because I've asked her to plan, and she can't plan a darn stitch of anything. Like I'm surprised we're live right now because was in Tia's hands. Just saying.
We went live with 33 seconds left on the timer, so it was on time.
Yeah, and the link you gave me, I was having a hard time getting in.
That's your fault. You the one got the new iPad.
Okay, this ain't working.
Uh, so Tammy says I have cross stitched in hand before. It's not. It's That's correct. So it's not easy. It's challenging. I've seen 2 people do. I saw Drea when she first started. She was getting. She took on that bug when she got into cross stitch, and it just whew, from there. Same thing with Rochelle. Rochelle fell hard last year. She was starting, little tiny projects, and I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna do it. Oh, she is so cute when she get excited about something. You see her shoulders get all. So,
You know who is a true trooper?
who's a true trooper?
Berta.
Berta is a true trooper.
Because Berta goes to all those enabling retreats and she still comes out diamond painting.
Berta, I think you're her first soldier.
She is part of my army.
She is
She
recruiting
is
hard.
what do you call it? What's the highest rank? The
Um, the highest rank, I don't know. Is it Master Sergeant? I think.
I don't know.
There we go.
Fun
That's high
says
enough.
general. I don't know.
General
But
could be
we have
general.
different armies, so could be
That's
different
true.
slang.
That's true. You guys have Mounties, right?
That's the police. That's not the army.
I don't know the difference. I know their uniforms look nice and suave. Do they have hangers in their
They don't have those kind down here. It's mostly up like Alberta, Manitoba.
okay.
You don't
See,
see
I
them too
know a
much.
little something. I know a
You don't
little
see them
something.
too much in like southwestern Ontario.
Ah,
That's where I live, southwestern Ontario.
okay. All
I
right.
live pretty close to the United States. So you think they'd give me a break? You're like, come on.
You just gotta run for the border. Now I'm not I'm not gonna attach too much more to that. I just thought of something I could, but I know that's a slogan and I don't want to be copyrighted, so I'm gonna leave it there. Depends on the branch of service what they are called. There we go. I really don't know. Master Sergeant sounds extremely high to me, so we'll go with that. And is that Berta, the Master Sergeant too? You being the general? Is that what I'm getting? Y'all done started y'all own diamond painting army. Y'all heard it here first.
We need to
You trying
recruit
to
some
recruit.
people. We gotta recruit Berta. Berta, you got a mission. Start recruiting people.
She is the diamond
She
painting,
knows
the head of the
everything.
diamond painting
She's in
police.
the in for everything. She is in the in and outs of everything.
Well, that's good. That's good to know. She's still good people to have around. She's so much fun, you know. And my son just thinks she's so cute. She's so cute.
Yeah.
There we go.
We gotta find a
So,
different. Your homework today, Tia, is to find us a different streaming system
Berta said, "Oh my
that
God."
allows Liz more control. I don't like leaving this all up to Tia because this could be dangerous if we leave everything up to Tia. Nothing's gonna get done.
Not at all. I own my opportunities, if nothing else. Oh,
We're
Susan said,
doomed, guys. We're doomed. We're doomed for
we are doomed.
disaster.
We are doomed. Susan said, if I had money, I'd go to all retreats too and support everyone's channel, hire people to help me move. Money speaks volumes. Another thing that I've learned the last 5 years. I agree with that. You know, I do. Um, one of the things
Money does speak volumes.
one of the things over the years that I had to learn, and it was a hard lesson to learn because I didn't learn it until I was in the midst of needing it, was that money speaks volumes. So, you know, my ex, he is a pharmaceutical sales rep. And I'm using that in the actual sense of the term, not in, you know, I know a lot of people use that term when their boyfriend's a drug dealer and they don't want to say he's a drug dealer. So they say, oh, he's a pharmaceutical sales rep. So my ex-husband is an actual pharmaceutical sales rep. He makes great money.
Can
And
you
with
hear
that,
that?
I didn't put a damn dime to the side at
Do you
all.
hear?
I do
Do you
hear.
hear? Do you hear that?
Uh-huh.
All aboard, Lizzie Express.
So
We're going to
what
Vegas
you can come to Vegas, you
on a
know.
train. I wonder how long it take to get to Vegas on a train. Probably really, really long.
They they have a
It'd be
train that goes from
long.
like, Washington. It goes across the top. It cuts up into Canada, It goes across Canada and comes back, touches back and forth between the U.S. and Canada. I forget what the rail line is called, but I saw the YouTube video where someone reviewed it. It
I
took
got
them
I got another recruit.
who?
Cynthia says she's gonna be my
I'm gonna
so
tell you, Lizzie. I tried others. Diamond painting ring. Cynthia. Cynthia has got her armor on, and she has joined Lizzie's DP army.
woohoo!
Money doesn't make a person. It's many things. Yeah. So, like, real quick, back to when he left, I hadn't saved up anything at all. I was just used to whatever money I had, just letting it, kind of flow through. And now I'm a single mom with kids, and when something would happen, like a car would break down and I need repairs, I would be killing myself trying to rearrange things, and I was always taking from this to pay for that. I hated that feeling. So I remember when because he's an independent sales rep, he got paid like by the month or something like that. He didn't get like an hourly check and things like that. So I got to claim the kids. And when I got that first income tax check, put it up. Didn't touch it. The next year when I got the next one, added to it. And I literally had to do that. Then I had foundation to build off of. And it was hard because when you get extra money, you want to spend extra money. But I had to become my own financier because asking people for money, that was not it for me. I hate it. Can I have? May I borrow? I hated that. So I became my own financier. Things got easier, and now my kids are adults. So my foundation is mine, and any extra that I put up is now mine. uh,
Chantel, that's the only place you'll see them. They'll be living in that box till the dust gets this thick on them,
she turned on me.
and and
That's
and
that's why they over there.
you might as well just give them to me.
That's why they over there because I needed to
Oh,
dust them.
because you're gonna give them to me? Oh,
No, no, no,
thanks.
no. So I needed to dust them off. She talking about these props right here, guys. They were against the wall, and I'm noticing that because
They
they've
ain't
been
empty. I'm just telling you that much. They ain't empty.
no, they're not empty, and they're not opened. They have the cellophane and everything still on them. They're sealed.
See, they're perfect to send to Canada.
You silly.
Of
They just
course,
need.
there's no Canada Post right now because they're on strike.
Are they?
Yes,
Well, how y'all getting mail?
we ain't.
So what if a check is sent to you?
Then you're screwed.
The answers are just like too blunt for me. Good lord. They like straightforward. Oh well. Uh well,
They always do this. They always strike around Christmas. It's,
that's
it's
so sad.
ridiculous. Ridiculous. Like, I couldn't even, like, I was going to order from Orloa yesterday, and then I read the little caption by it. Um, Delivery dates are subject, but it doesn't exclude strikes. And I'm thinking, oh, I ain't buying it because it'll be in limbo.
I'm sorry that you guys are going through that. How does that impact your Black Friday shopping?
It's going to impact it a lot unless you like, well, Amazon has their own carriers, right? So if you buy from Amazon, you're okay. If people use like DHL and FedEx, you should be okay too. But to go through regular Canada Post,
Yeah.
so like if you buy off of Etsy, Etsy's a no-go because everything comes through Canada Post. You ain't getting packages from Etsy. So it is going to impact Canadians Black Friday for sure.
I'm sorry.
Unless they have like DHL or FedEx or Amazon, because Amazon has their own drivers. It's pretty sad.
I'm
Pretty
sorry.
sad. It's okay. I haven't got. Well, I ordered one Christmas painting for my Christmas premiere video. Have you thought of your Christmas premiere video yet?
I have thought of it.
Oh, are you going to actually do a diamond painting for this event? Or not? Are you actually going to do a whip and chat?
Um, we'll see.
I take that as a hell no to the Y, to the Z.
So, um, like for the DP-a-thons and things like that, I've kicked the events off before. This is gonna be my first time closing the events, and I'm trying to come up with something real special, you know. So
Oh, you want to go out with a bang.
exactly.
I think you know what would blow people's minds?
No, that wouldn't blow anybody's mind but yours.
I think it would
Dreamer
blow
is
our
it.
audience mind out if you
You're
were
bad.
actually di-
Tammy
diamond
says
painting and
Dreamer is
completing the
Canada.
project.
Did you see what Tammy said? She resolved all of the general's woes, and she said that Dreamer is a Canadian company, so you could buy from there, right?
No, they come from the US, but they probably go through DHL,
Yeah.
so probably can. But Dreamers Designs is a lot of money.
Wow,
And so is Diamond Art Club. And I'm poor. Can't you see I live in a shack?
that you own. Be happy.
Do you see what's on my wall?
Beautiful artwork.
I put it up. Doesn't it look good there?
Yeah, you did.
I'm very proud of that painting. It's my
um,
favorite of 2024.
what about the one of me?
I don't have. Oh, the butterfly girl. She's ranked. She's probably number two.
Okay. Chaotic says my DAC just came to me a couple days ago on a J semi truck. Oh, on small town gravel road. I got a chuckle out of it. I bet I would have too. That little diamond painting on that bigger truck. Um, Chantel says she's gonna do a talent, and it ain't no.
You know, I say that, and that I don't want to buy or whatever. It's just that I don't want to. How do I put this? I don't want to spend money that I shouldn't. And that's what it would be.
Well, here's what I'll say to that. And we all have, our craft of choice. We've been blessed to come together through diamond painting, and it took on. It's a younger craft in the US than maybe some other countries and cultures. Clearly, it's been around for a while in the Asian culture. But, we definitely have embraced it, and taken it on. And it's fun. It is fun. It's great for mental health. I don't see any issues at all with diamond painting. But there are a lot of crafts that can catch someone's attention. And so for me, I'm someone who I will try a new, craft. And if I like it, I'll try and embrace aspects
Well,
of it. That's how I came to diamond painting. I was missing cross stitch. And I used to crochet a lot also. I crocheted and I made one or two blankets or shawls or something per year. And my father loved crochet objects, pillows, blankets. He just loved them. He'd roll them up, fold them, have them places. They were decor to him. And he loved it. He didn't care if it was multicolored, if you used scraps of yarn. he just liked the ambiance of handmade, blankets and pillows and things. He would buy the most expensive couch and put these blankets on there. He bought the most expensive tree. He spent over 2 grand on his tree from Cranax, which is a Christmas store in Hermitage, Pennsylvania. And he bought all the decoration. He bought the whole display, everything. And then when it came in, they set it up. And every year when it was time for him to set it up, he was looking for homemade, handcrafted ornaments to go on it. And so I appreciate that because that's what crafting, when you a true crafter, that's the appreciation level you're looking for. And there are people out there who would appreciate our effort no matter where it comes from. So it's a
So what are you doing for blinging in the new year?
stay tuned because I have some work to do tonight and tomorrow on my blinging in the new year. It'll be a video. And I believe,
What?
yes.
That just blew my mind right there. You're actually going to do a video.
I'm going to do a video. A short video. It's not going to be hour long. It's a quick.
I
short.
don't care. It can be 5-10 minutes. It's just a video. You need more content, more content, more content. You guys help me. Help me tell Tia she needs
Look
more
at
content.
Chantel. She's like,
Her mind's blown.
Tammy says, I want to learn how to cross stitch. Maybe next year. I mean, how to crochet.
Tammy, no. Tammy, no. No, no, Tammy,
Maybe
no.
next year.
No, Tammy.
Take time to watch a movie on what hooks to buy as a beginner.
Tammy, you need to be one of my soldiers.
Tammy, Amazon had last week a whole set of crochet
Notice how
hooks
she's ignoring me.
for $5.99. So you'll be good. And you just want to learn the basic 2 stitches. You want to learn the chain stitch, and then you're going to learn single crochet.
Did you hear that? Did you finish your cross stitch conversion?
I have not finished it.
Oh my God, it's so puny.
It is puny.
What is holding you back?
I haven't pulled it out. I haven't pulled it out since the beginning of October.
See, this is what
Our collab ended the middle of. So obviously, once it ended, the pressure from Lizzie should have been off to finish.
Okay, I think that on some weekends we should do a Zoom call where it's actual craft time so that Tia can actually diamond paint. Would you diamond paint if we did something like that? Like, would you actually well, she'd probably talk too much and then she wouldn't even diamond paint.
We used to do Zooms. I would diamond paint in the Zooms.
I don't believe you.
We would drink.
I don't believe
be
you.
a diamond painting soldier, Lizzie. Look at that. You didn't recruit it. You got 3 recruits.
I know.
That's what you need to start with. You need 1 more.
Susan would be one of my recruits too if she.
5 people. Now you have a team.
She'd probably get fired the first day, but she'd be there.
You're so disloyal. Anyway,
Susan would be because she is like really into diamond painting.
That's good to know. So anyway, hey, morning, all driving and listening. There's my Rochelle. Her ears were burning.
Oh no, we're gonna put Rochelle to sleep while she's driving.
If so, does she ever finish? Not in 2 years. October of 2022, or was it November?
Tia, you gotta have it finished for 2024. Come on, let's do that cross stitch conversion. Let's go, pull it out.
Listen, Lizzie.
Just one finish. See that one that she displays so beautiful in the background is probably because that's her only finish.
No, it's because it was my most fun blinging. I had a ton of fun on that. And
Well,
so I
maybe
herald
you need to get a painting that makes you feel fun.
um oh, since 1902 was your last. You see, Berta then jumped on the bandwagon. You and your army.
1902.
You and
I
your
told you, TA
army.
ain't no
Um,
29.
got it. Um, it was I want to say the October or November of 2022 is my last finish. I have
I don't.
unfortunately
What
I
was it? What was it?
bakery by Diamond
Baker.
Art Club. Hmm. By Diamond Art Club.
Where is it? I don't believe you.
I did. It was
Next time we go live, you got to bring it up because I don't believe you.
I have to. I did. Where when did I become the poster child for, I feel like that big X across my head. Um,
No.
I do
No.
a big red X. Like, no, no, don't do this. Let's find the green heart, and I'm the red X. Stop.
I like to see you finish that Wonder Woman.
That's not on the table for completion
Oh my God. Why not?
because it was neatly rolled up and put away. So it's not out and on the table for completion.
Okay, what's that on the table for completion?
The painting Berta bought me and a frog sitting on the toilet. That's on the table for completion. My
Oh, and how far have you gotten on that painting?
I haven't gotten too far.
And can you tell
Listen,
everybody?
listen, listen,
Can you tell
listen,
everybody
Lizzie,
the size of
Lizzie,
this painting?
Lizzie.
Can
I
you
am
tell
out of
everybody?
college. I don't have to show my report card anymore. Those days are done. So you taking the fun out of crafting. That's not what it's.
So it's cold here.
No, it's cold here. It
No,
is complete
I
before
beg.
the next.
I beg to differ on that one.
At two, Rochelle, at two, at
You go
two.
outside. You go outside, and icicles form on the end of your nose.
Oh, that happens.
No, but I thought maybe you'd believe me. Maybe up north, not
That
here.
sounds very cold.
But sometimes it gets like it's gotten to like minus 30 here before, like super cold. And it gets so cold and windy that like even to pump gas hurts your face.
Oh
Your
my God.
face burns from the cold.
I better
I bet
stop
you don't
complaining.
feel that in Las Vegas.
I do feel cold, but I mean, you describing temperatures
And
that
gas is gas was 151.9 times 4.
yeah, I know you got to multiply by four.
$6.07 a gallon. Did I do that right?
Do you know what I pay a gallon? 3.30. Well, but depending on where I go, 3.15 to 3.30. So that's like 60 to 70 cents a liter, I
You're
think.
paying double.
Yo, you're paying too much. You know what you
Still
should
want to
do?
come visit me, Tia?
Yeah, I sure do.
Yeah,
You know
because
why?
your money will be gold up here. That's why.
Well, no, not because of that. Because my friend Lizzie gonna treat me. I pay for the airline ticket and get to sit back, kick back, and watch you and Cliff spoil
Oh, is that right?
me. Yes.
She thinks. She thinks that, does she?
And then, me and Yvette, we're gonna go to battle over these crowns. And me and Helen go shopping a lot. I might have to jump on the Helen train and head on out with her. She sounds like she start at the top of the day, and she sounds like she go back and forth between somewhere to your right and somewhere to your left. Your house is in the center. Because she stopped there for potty breaks when she en route to somewhere else. So,
Yeah, you know what she asked me yesterday?
yeah.
For a key to my house to make her a key so that if I'm not home, she can come to the washroom.
Sound like Ellen.
I haven't made that key yet.
uh, so that's good. So back to next week. Obviously the most fun time of the year. We, are wanting to know, where do you guys have your eyes set? So,
I want to see what Diamond Art Club brings out.
really?
I want to see if any Richard Lorenzo, like, he's the only artist I like right now from Diamond Art Club. So I would like to see a Christmas Richard Lorenzo.
Wow.
Like a
Like the
bird with like a
birds,
whole
yeah,
bunch
with
of
the
lights
lights and stuff.
everywhere. You know what I mean?
Chaotic says we usually get to -30 down to -40 during our cold spells, and feel really feel can occasionally get to -45 or so, but it's a balmy
Damn.
negative
Where does
12.
she live? Do you live in the Antarctic?
What's balmy? That still sounds cold. Oh my gosh. Susan got
I've
her
been to
crown. She did get
Canada
the purple
from
one
the
like
other
we
side. My
suggested.
dad drove across the border. We just went for a drive. Oh, did you go through Niagara Falls? Did you go through Niagara Falls? I was going to say Niagara Falls, Florida. What the heck am I talking about?
Is there a Niagara Falls in Florida?
No.
Oh. Well, we didn't know that. You slipped up and, just
You're
wondering.
American. You should know if there's a Niagara Falls in Florida.
I didn't think there was, but you slipped up. Like,
Oh, she
like
lives
it
in
should be.
Saskatchewan. You know the fun thing part about Saskatchewan? My daughter Alyssa thinks nobody lives in Saskatchewan. She thinks that it doesn't exist, and I'm like,
It's
no,
like Inner Mongolia.
Alyssa,
It's so far in away
Saskatchewan
from,
exists.
does it? It's like Inner Mongolia. It's like so far away from coastal and commerce, that you wonder what it's like there and things.
Well, they
So,
say I've never been to Saskatchewan, but they say it's just like all flat prairie land all the way through. It's a very boring drive through Saskatchewan, I heard.
hmm.
I
Gail
don't know.
says I'm
I've
not
never
getting
been.
anything this year. I may not be either, Gail. I may not be either. But the reason is because I did I did pay, like she said, I paid off a holiday, which is going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited. And then on top of that, my daughter is graduating, so I'm trying to make it. I'm not a planner, but I'm trying to make a nice event so that family could come out and we can all honor her for her accomplishment, make her feel special, and then put her to work come January. Yep, yep. Here we go. We adults now. We all grown people up in here. We
Gail
roommates now.
isn't getting anything this year. I honestly, probably won't either because I don't know. If there is something that it has to speak to me. I'm not just gonna buy because oh my gosh, it's a sale and I need to buy. I only want to start buying diamond paintings that I'm actually gonna sit down and work on. I don't want to buy something that's just gonna sit in the corner and rot.
Nothing wrong with that, people. If it matters to
Listen,
you,
that's just the way I feel. I'm not
I
going to buy
understand.
something if I'm not going to work on it because I want to work on it. So lately, when I go to these sites, and this is why it's so hard for me to pick, is because I don't want to buy something. Like, I have lots of paintings sitting over there that I have never worked on.
How many do you have?
Well, not as many as you.
Well, we're not talking about me. We just talking.
I probably have close to maybe 100. But a lot of them are like the pink raspberry and There's a lot from AliExpress. I don't have very many premium kits.
Is that what's upsetting to you? Like you thought you bought something cute, but now, when working one or two premiums and then trying to work back in one of
Yeah,
those,
I can't go
enjoy it.
back to those to the AliExpress because I'm ruined by the premium kits.
So that's real. That's why I wanted to talk about what next week looks like to people. If you get an invite to one of these rooms where you guys are gonna, shop,
I- I'm sure there's
sell,
lives. I'm sure there's lives going on too. I think Diamonds and Washi
yeah,
and
they did
somebody
one
else
last year. Mhm.
does a live.
They did one last year, and they went through, some.
You guys just all want to do this to crash the site at midnight. That's all you guys want to do.
It's not just that. You might bring something to the Zoom that I was not aware of. So that's why I like the Black Friday Zooms, because when you go, everyone has links, and they have discount codes that they might have found on places where they've been looking. Everyone has a wish list, and they come prepared to share those
How do you have
with
a
you.
wish list if you haven't even seen what they're offering?
Well, a lot of times there's still availability to purchase the already existing inventory. The perk to get
Clem,
you there is the
somebody's
new
here.
release. Who? Somebody knocking? It's not me.
I heard Mike's truck, so
Oh, it's Mike. Okay. But that's the drive and the perk that gets you there. So they're gonna have some new releases. They're gonna have some new items available. That's going to drive the business to the site. But if you've been there before, they should still have available their prior inventory that's available, and you can use your,
yeah.
whatever their codes are.
Okay, Tia, that's what he
Yeah.
says. Get
So,
notified.
but
Get
that's why I'm asking,
notified.
like, what?
Get notified. That's all you see. You
Correct.
think,
But if you don't
oh,
shop
I
that site,
wouldn't mind. That one's kind of cute. Oh, get notified. It ain't in stock. Surprise, surprise.
it should be in stock. Most people are working to stock
I
whatever,
think I
especially
should
if you wish
be.
list.
I think I should be the Grinch that stole
You, you
Christmas.
you already have. You've had that title for a couple of years, girl. I need for you to shop. The Grinch at least released.
You know those videos of the Grinch with the vacuum cleaner? That's me.
Stop.
You guys just don't know it. I'm
With
actually,
you,
I'm
Lizzie.
actually,
I
I'm
only buy what
actually
I
killing
want.
it with
Well,
millions of dollars
you right now. I'm
on
on a no
whatever it
buy.
is he play. TikTok. It's TikTok, isn't it? I'm
See,
in disguise.
Rochelle's gonna be on the West Coast, and she's cross stitching. She coming home. She coming over. She's my only. Well, no, I got sweets in here too. See, I got two recruits also. Go on and cross stitch. Yes, get it out. Get it in your system. You can buy that metallic thread and put some sparkle on it. You can get some seed
No,
beads.
Rochelle, we have to have a sit down in June
Oh, don't
and
try
really
and use a
discuss
third party or a
and really
coupon code
discuss
anyone.
this. And I
I
have
got
to
damn
recruit
trouble.
you. I
Uh
have
oh.
to recruit you to my army. I'm gonna recruit her.
See, Sweets is like, yes. See, Sweets is on my team. Um, Tammy, what kind of third party coupon? See, that's why the Zoom rooms matter and they help because
Third
people.
party coupon. I thought you're only allowed to use one coupon at a time.
So sometimes people create, like, if you,
Do
I
you want to
forget.
hear something embarrassing?
Wait, let me finish.
Sometimes.
Well, let me give
Okay,
her
fine.
insight. There's like coupon places where you could go and they'll give you a code, and it'll be like 25% off and things like that. And when you try and use the coupon, sometimes it'll say no longer valid or something of that nature.
You
But
know
she
what
said
would be
she got
really
banned
cool?
for using one.
If you
What?
could be like at the grocery store, you see those coupon people, and
Hmm.
then they come to the cashier and it's only a penny. We need that in diamond painting. We need coupons like that so we can buy our diamond paintings.
For
And oh look,
120,
she only paid $5.
it was a DAC coupon for $15, and they said it wasn't there, but it had DAC all over it. Oh wow, I was using one coupon. Um, that's horrible. I'm sorry that that happened. Hopefully, they found a source and they remedy that. I'm hoping for you. Um, as far as the shopping, and they banned you.
The
Wow.
next time you shop at Diamond Art Club, can you get me a four-placer? The metal four-placer. Not the one that screws on, the one that pushes in. One's like with this end on it, you know?
Okay. A four-placer.
Four-placer. I
Okay.
really want one. I've been looking on Amazon, but they don't have them. And I just don't want to order from Diamond Art Club just for that.
You want the metal one though, so um
Just wait. If I find a painting on Black Friday that I really, really want, and you know it's going to be like, I'll be like, oh yeah, I want this one. And then I'm going to go. And then by the time I hit the buy button, it's going to be gone.
I gotta get back into my usual self. I haven't bought like I usually buy the sisters. I usually buy Rebecca a diamond painting a year for her birthday.
Is that right?
I think I said too much.
Where's my diamond painting? I thought it was your bestie here.
You
See?
are.
See what happens because I'm Canadian? It's because I'm Canadian.
You're so far. Come here. You went to the States the other day. Look, I asked her to go live with me last week, right? I'm working. Next thing
I
you
seen
know,
you. I see you once a year. You could bring me a diamond painting that once a year.
all right, I will buy you a diamond painting. But what I was getting at is
No, she'll just take it out of her stash.
my stash. I love my stash. I very rarely have parted because I built my stash around things that I really like. And if I just pull it out and look at it, I'm okay with that.
What's awful? That's awful. What's awful?
She's talking about the coupon ban.
I think there should be like that couponers, extreme cucumbers. We could do a show called Extreme Diamond Painting Cucumbers.
Girl, get it
Cu-
right. Get it out your
Cucumbers.
tongue.
Oh, I have a joke for you. I have jokes. Want to hear?
Yeah, I'm leery.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. The first one is, why do women toot when they pee?
Why?
Because they can't shake it dry, so they have to air dry it.
You so bad.
Okay, I have another one. Where cucumbers go late at night?
I don't know.
The salad bar.
Okay.
Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah.
She saw those. She probably fell out. That was hilarious to her, and she couldn't wait to give her a round of applause, guys. Give her a round of applause. That was killing her. She was so excited.
I always read those jokes. Okay, when I go to Tim Hortons in the morning, there's these like big screen, with advertisements, and there's always jokes on there. And then I'll like say it thinking, Clem didn't look, and then Clem like does the punchline. I'm like, oh, you read it. He read it too as we drove by.
That was good. I'm glad that got to share that chuckle.
I could be a comedian, guys.
There
I'm
you
telling
go. She is
I'm on a roll. Oh my god. And the other day sometimes I get into these TikTok moods and I want to watch TikToks for like hours. Okay. And I don't know why, but all of a sudden I got all this Portuguese TikToks coming through my feed. And I don't know what I clicked on that I'm getting all these Portuguese ones. But there is this one, and it's a song about a cat that shits all over the house. And I laughed. Like, it makes more sense in Portuguese than in English, but it is so funny. Like, the lyrics to this song, it just cracked me up. And I'm like, yeah, it's like really, it's kind of a dirty song too. So it's like really funny. Okay, I'll shut up now.
What? Keep going.
I just thought, I just thought I'd share. And then there's this really sexy guy. Did you see the sexy guy that can do things with his body that I could not possibly ever do? You should show him.
Oh,
Do you know that guy I'm talking about? Did I send him
no,
to you? Where
no, you didn't.
he's like his whole body's up and doing. Oh my gosh, you gotta see this dude, man. He does things with his body that.
Back to the crafts. Okay, enough commercial commercial break. Back to crafting. You're so bad. Stop.
Guys, you gotta go. I think is his. Oh, you guys gotta go see this guy on TikTok. If you're my friend,
Stop.
I'll hit you up. Just saying, I'll hit you up.
So anyway, back to the crafting. That was a nice little reprieve. You got everybody's ankles and stuff like that tingling. Stop it. So we are talking about next week and the fun that comes with just being able to shop. Even if you can't buy anything, do you plan to, peruse, to wish list? I love wish listing because there's always a time where someone will say, someone meaning one of my roommates, and they'll say, "Mom, do you want me? I got a couple extra bucks. Send me a link. I was gonna get you something." She must have went to the restroom. Um, so they may say something like, "Send me a link." My son says this a couple times throughout the year. "Send me a link. I had a couple extra bucks. I'm gonna get me something, and I'd like to get you something too." So wish listing is apropos. If I'm not shopping or I don't plan on spending any money, I still want to go and wish list, because I can send a link to my wish list. I did that earlier this year for Mother's Day, and sent them links to my wish list, and they picked the items that were in there. Those That's fun. Like you don't know what you're getting, so the element of surprise was still there. And then they selected from items that you definitely already wanted. So I love that. I love that. And I think even if you don't plan to spend the money, wish list. Create a wish list catalog where you have an online stash. Obviously, there are apps for that. Um, Gems, what is it? Gems Flow Gems. I can't remember how it go, but I do have the app. It's just a lot of work. If you already have a stash, it's just, it's beyond necessity because it's a lot of work trying to get everything in there. But if you're new to diamond painting and you're wanting to create somewhere where you can just go and look at what you want, leave it in there for a while. Come back to it. You might have changed your mind later on. Now, if there's something in there that you feel like if it discontinued and you never got the opportunity to buy it, then that tells you how connected you are. And that's what my stash became in the beginning of 2022. I started there only buying what I call must haves. And they're must haves because I must have them in my art gallery. We call it a stash. We call it a stash because we hope to one day get to it. But I don't have that hope to one day get to it. I have a desire to own it and to be able to look at it and review it, kind of enjoy and appreciate, you know, and support. Not only that, but support the artist, because that's how much I liked that canvas. So that's what took priority starting 2022. And you'll hear that from time to time. You know, we do stop buying because it's cute. Ooh, that's cute. Gotta have it. You know, Tima calls it FOMO. And you've heard this term so much more since then, but she was the first person that I heard kind of coin it and apply it to me. Ah, you got FOMO. And I'm like, what is that? She was like, fear of missing out. And so I do. If it's something I really like, I don't want to miss out on it. I'd rather have it, show my appreciation for the art form in and of itself. And yeah. So, and plus, it's a gallery because I've taken care of a lot, maybe half of my stash. I've definitely taken care of. They're still sealed in the boxes and things. That tells you how much they mean to me. And because they're still sealed in the boxes, original form, you know, if I ever did, you know, just say, ah, to hell with it. I don't see me saying it, but if I ever did, you know, I would get a decent price point. I would not try to prosper. You definitely won't see any of my princesses out there for $300-400 if I ever did, you know, sell them. So I probably wouldn't sell them for what I paid for them because they have appreciated in value, but I wouldn't be gouging either. I probably would make sure to also cover shipping because it's, especially if it's going to Canada, it's not going to get there for a couple of months. Are you okay, Lizzie? Did you
I
relieve
just
your?
thought I'd give you some time to express your thing about your Black Friday sale because I was always interrupting you and I know you wanted to get it out there about your Black Friday sales.
You had to go offline so you didn't hear the
No, I
significance.
had to actually go piddle because I had two surgeries on my bladder and I can't hold my bladder like I'm not a spring chicken anymore. Like 29 is really hard. I'm telling you, 29 is really hard. I
Y'all see
can't
what I go through with Lizzie.
I
I'm
can't
gonna thank
I
her. I
can't
can't wait
even.
to see her.
I can't even.
Oh, tell people how often you go. It's a lot, y'all. It's a lot.
Every hour and a half. Like I can't even go. This is sad. Like when we go to London, which is like 30 minutes away from my house, and we are trying to do errands in London, I'm like, I always say to Clem, I have to go pee. Like, we got to go somewhere that I can pee. And I just won't pee anywhere. Like, you know, some of those bathrooms are not very proper for Lizzie. So, like, he's like, oh, we went to the bird place. I'll be right back. I'll show you when I got the bird. Be right back.
She's serious. She is. Lizzie, you go. You going to get the stuff from the bird place? The head of the diamond painting police. You, you allowed to go bird shopping?
Okay, I'm back. I'm back. So I got my bird. Now, if none of you guys know, I rescued a little green cheek conure, but he does not appreciate me. He does not want to come to me. So I got these because I'm going to try to target train him. I'm going to have to watch some YouTube videos for that. But look what I got. I got a clicker.
What's the
So every
clicker do?
time he does something, like if he does a trick, you click and then you give him a treat, I think. I think that's how it works.
So that's good.
Yeah.
That would annoy
So
the
I
hell out
got
of
a
me.
clicker. I had to go all the way to Dorchester. And Clem's like, oh, this is where I was thinking about peeing. This is how I got to it. Because he's like, oh, do you want to go check out that bird place in Dorchester? And I'm like, I don't know if I can hold my pee that long. He's like, yeah, you can do it. And then I tell you, I was hurting really bad all the way to Costco after. I'm like, you best be getting to Costco soon. Then I got him a ball because I thought maybe if I roll this on the floor when he's out, maybe he'll come and interact with me. I don't know if it's going to work.
Sweet
So
says that clickers work on dogs. So, maybe it's a good,
I don't have a dog
well,
anymore.
we're going to see if the bird responds to it.
Then I got him a toy to demolish, and I thought he likes to demolish, so I got him a wrecking ball. It came in like a wrecking ball.
No, she has not been drinking. I will answer that question for you guys.
I'm not an alcoholic. I don't drink a
This is
stitch
a
of
true
drink.
Lizzie form.
I don't drink a stitch of anything.
This is
Could you imagine if I was drunk? Woo! You
so
guys, we'd have thousands of people watching us right now, watching this crazy woman all drunk and shit.
Lizzie, remember the time when you were drunk and what was that drink you had? And you were just shy of nose diving into your diamond paints.
Yeah, that was New
You were
Year's
like this.
Eve. That was New Year's Eve that one year that I
Was
did
that
the
our
live
New Year's
stream.
Eve? Oh my gosh. Um, that was harsh. There was 10 of us in there trying not to talk over one another.
That was
And
fun times. Fun
it was
times.
fun times. You could tell
Oh, we should
who
do it again for this but I won't, like, for New Year's Eve.
you didn't giving up StreamYard. You're talking down on it, and you think we're gonna be able to send invites out to you. You're gonna be banned after this. All of you know what you're talking about.
Whatever. StreamYard can't ban me.
Oh, they'd be like, you can invite everybody but her. The link ain't gonna work. Did
Well,
you say
make
you had
sure
trouble
you put a
before?
thumbs down at the end of this video and say, you're price gouging Canadians.
Please don't do that, guys. Don't listen to Lizzie. She gonna
Well,
get us shut
I
down.
put, they go, why is your reason of leaving StreamYard? And I'm like, too expensive. And then they put a thing on. But they didn't offer it to me the second time. It was the first time that didn't work. I thought I deleted it, but it didn't delete it. But anyways, long story short, they're like, well, we can give you half off for 6 months. And I'm like, oh, that's nice. What's going to happen after the 6 months? Oh, that's right. You're going to put me up again.
Oh, I like this. Here's Berta. She says maybe your bird dog will help. But I think you have your bird confused with the dog. No wonder it won't come to you. A clicker, huh? You gonna even use
Bird,
it?
bird.
Berta is on one this morning.
I'm going to use the clicker.
You gonna use we just Sweets is
And
the
then when I
resident
actually
dog
teach him,
specialist.
when I actually get him to target train, I'm gonna videotape it saying, "Oh yeah, I got him to do something."
What are you trying to get him to do? I told you to teach him how to say dumb.
I got this stick, and what you do is you make him like touch the stick, and then you click, and then you give him a treat, and then you move the stick, and then if he touches the stick, it's target training.
Teach him how to touch the stick.
Yeah.
You're not teaching him to speak.
He doesn't. He's not that kind of parrot. He doesn't. They don't usually talk. He knows how to yell. Just wait till you come visit, because he's going to wake you up in the morning.
I'll probably sleep through it. Sleep is that important. If it's not impacting me, I try to mind my business and stay asleep. I do.
Let's turn that room into a bird room.
Not my room.
Yvette will let me. Yep.
Good, good. Tell Yvette to keep her eye on everything in the room until I get there. Man,
Oh, did everybody decorate for Christmas? So some people don't celebrate Christmas, but I got myself a skinny tree, and it
it's
looks so
cute.
cute.
Show the
It's so
picture.
cute. I can't. Now that's awful for you to say that when I can't have any control of StreamYard. Unbelievable. I can't believe she just said that to me.
You were so impulsive. Like she literally was like, "I'm done. That's it. Shut it all down." And I'm like, "Wait, we got. Wait a minute. Now we have lives." And ah, that Lizzie, boy, that Lizzie.
That's my skinny tree.
Isn't it cute?
It's cute.
There we go.
I have a
So
very small living room, so that's
that
why
is
I
a
got
good
a skinny
idea.
tree.
Have, like obviously I have a tree that I keep up all year, and I change my decorations out. I usually get to June, and the the lights and everything. I have to get some sort of new light system.
You know, you know what I used to do? I'm so lazy. I put up the tree, and I hate putting down the tree. So I had a spare room that we never used. So I moved the tree decorations and all into this room for a whole year, and then I pulled it out again at Christmas. Didn't have to decorate it because it was already done. Booyah!
So you
True
carried
fact.
the
Ask
tree.
my kids. I kind of dragged it. It was kind of hard getting through the doorway because it was a big full size tree, that one. But you can ask my kids. This is a true story. They called it the Christmas room, the Christmas tree room, because I had the Christmas tree in there.
Tammy's putting her tree up next week or this weekend. How many people wait and do it on Thanksgiving? I know, there's some traditionalists that
Oh
think
my
that.
gosh, if I was to do it on Thanksgiving, it would have been up in October.
Oh, that's right. Y'all create y'all own holidays there. I keep forgetting that. Like October. Make that
No,
connection.
you guys don't have the proper Thanksgiving. We do.
How do you know yours is the proper Thanksgiving?
Because I said so. Us Canadians are always right. Don't you know?
I'm learning. What was I thinking?
Oh, and then we all got like uh Janae got excited because she's like, "Did you hear what Tia's boyfriend is doing?"
What's
And
Justin
I'm
doing?
like, "Yeah." And she got all excited because he said he was going to take the GST and the whatever, all the taxes off of groceries.
Is he?
Yeah, and I said, Janae, you realize it's only from December 15th to February 15th,
Well, take what
and
you can
then
get. That's a
then the
win.
tax comes back. What?
Well, it's a win. Well, it's a win. Go ahead. I just stock up. I would probably get 6 months worth
And
of
he's going
food.
to give each Canadian $250 in April.
Berta is over here. Today is her day. She said, "Okay, always right." I can hear her saying it too. Um,
I live in the true
anyway,
north, you know. The
you
true
do.
north people are very right.
I swear. What am I gonna do with you, girl? What am I gonna do with you?
And I haven't even had a Timmy's today. I'm on a
That's why
roll.
she's flamed. She is on fire today because she didn't
I
have
bet
her.
you I bet you if I asked my boyfriend to go get me a Timmy's, he wouldn't.
Oh, I'm sorry. Good job, Clem. I told you. Sometimes you just can't give in to her. Good job.
He's out in the garage building their shelves.
Shelves four.
He's for junk. He's trying to clean
Oh,
up the garage, so he's building shelves to put everything away.
That's a good idea. Tell them to use L brackets, sturdy L brackets, the ones that can hold up to 500 pounds. Otherwise,
You don't even want to know what we're using to build these shelves.
okay, you're right. You're definitely right.
Might
So,
I might incriminate myself on
well, no, it's good information. Home decor. Berta says, I hate to tell you, but I actually live in the real north. She does.
Berta. That's just ow! I just hurt myself. That's just a formality.
What did you hurt yourself on?
Berta lives in the part that should actually be Canadian because, like, hello, who puts a state in the middle of Canada?
Well, it didn't put it in the middle. They put it above. Like, don't you have to go?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
should be a part of Canada. You should be Canadian, Berta. That's what I'm saying.
You see how she's just trying to, I mean, she really is recruiting today. Anyway, so we talked about I'm just gonna quickly recap because we got
I
off
was going
topic
to say
a couple
something
times.
else, but I don't want to get political.
Don't get political. I gotta
Yeah,
rein you back in.
Tia will be really mad at me if I did that. But I
I,
did talk about her boyfriend.
because everybody knows that I got a crush on Justin Trudeau, so that was okay. But
Okay.
knowing you, you're gonna bring up some other craziness.
If I was ever to meet him, I would say to him, my friend Tia is so in love with you and she calls you her boyfriend. I would say that to the Prime Minister of Canada if I ever met him.
I don't think I would have an issue with you telling him. Somebody got to, display our love. Somebody got to put it on blast and share it with the people.
Well,
Geographic.
Berta, you're by the true North people and you're surrounded by Canadian waters. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up. I know where Alaska is. I
Tink,
did take I did
evening.
take
Oh, just
geography
lurking. How
class.
are you today? Sorry, we had Tink. We don't see her often. I normally
I
see her in Rebecca's live.
I did take geography.
Did you? Did you pass?
Yes, I did.
Okay, well,
I passed with very high numbers, if I
really.
can recall.
But I mean, that's because you
You
only
only
had.
have to take it 1 year in high school.
Okay, that's good. I believe that's where we all are with geography. How long should you be in geography? I mean, how long do it take to learn the world? A year is enough.
The world, we just basically learned Canada.
I knew it. I was just about to say you probably only learned the seven provinces. Um,
7? There's more than 7.
how many
Isn't there?
provinces are there?
I don't know.
Saskatchewan, Manitoba. Um, what is it? Toronto? No, Ontario. I don't know them because I'm not Canadian, but you should.
You notice how she only knows the provinces that she has friends in
That's
that live
true.
in. That's true. There's
There's
more
seven.
provinces. There's more provinces than us are your friends. Like
Yeah,
your boyfriend lives in no, your other boyfriend lives in British Columbia.
British Columbia. Oh,
You know who that is. He
mm-mm.
hasn't been to a show in a while. No, it's really early for him
Oh, you
up
talking
there.
about future husband Robert?
Yes.
Yes.
And then Dip and Time lives in Alberta, which she
There we
knows,
go. That's two.
And
British
Sherry
Columbia,
lived in
Alberta,
Alberta.
Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario. That's five. What's the last two? Quebec.
There's Quebec. There's there is New Brunswick.
Seven.
There is Nova Scotia.
Oh, that's eight.
There's Newfoundland and
That's
Labrador.
that's a province.
Yeah.
Okay, Newfoundland. That's nine.
And there is PEI.
Prince Edward Island. That's a province. I thought that Prince Edward Island in Nova Scotia. I
No.
know. Okay, two separate. So that's 10.
And then there's the Yukon, the
I know where that.
Northwest, well, the Northwest Territories, and there's another one,
Okay, that's 11.
and I can't remember what they call that one. There's, I think there's two territories or three. Maybe there's two.
See, I
I don't know.
learned
I
something new.
feel
I
like
thought
they
that was
changed
7.
geography since I was in high school. I feel like they made another territory that I don't know about.
I feel like they made 4 more. But I'm not from Canada, so I just learned something new. But I did not know Nova Scotia and Prince Edward Island were considered provinces. I know
Yes.
they're not too far from one another. They're all above Maine and things. When I grew up in Connecticut, a lot of people used to vacation in Nova Scotia and Prince Edward Island. They would go up there, summer holiday.
There's a YouTuber that just moved to Nova Scotia.
Really, that's
Her
a beautiful
from the
neck of the
U.S.
world.
She married a Canadian, but they lived in the U.S. and then they just moved to Nova Scotia. Um, Diamond Painting Anonymous.
Okay, 3 territories. N- None of it. Oh,
Yeah,
is that it? That's how you remember them? No, because
yeah.
there's no Q in there, and I know Quebec is a
None of it. That's the one I missed.
okay. None of it. That's the name of
I
it.
feel like that's new because I don't remember that when I was growing up.
See, we learned something new. Now, do you know of any local artists? When I say local, it doesn't have to be right there in Strathroy. It could be local to your province or to Canada. Do you know any that aren't diamond painters yet, but that could maybe contribute? I think that's the conversation me, you, and Janae had a few months ago when we had our night session. We were talking about artists and things. Um,
I don't know for say what are the Canadian. I'm sure there is lots. Like I when I went to London and I went to the mall in London, there where the passport office is, they had this wall all full of artwork that's for sale. And
oh
some of it's really pretty.
man, that's what I would love to see. I would love to see that. I just love to
I
view
don't
art.
know if they were like students that drew these pictures and had them there or what it was, but I'm like, damn, these are nice. But I think the world would be a much happier place if everybody diamond painted big eye girls, because that's my favorite.
You say big eye girls, huh? So my favorite artistry really is landscapes. I just love to see landscapes. I don't like to see the same thing. I noticed that.
Berta, Berta, this is why. This is why she never completes a diamond painting because she likes the most confetti heavy diamond paintings out there.
I just think it's beautiful. And obviously confetti adds detail. And so I love to see landscapes. But what I would also like to see, and I would love to learn how to draw to do this, I would like to see like how they do in video games where they create other worlds and things like and the characters to go in it. Um, I mean, I know everybody's on this kick with, Lord of the Rings and things like that, but I want to see something new with beautiful landscapes and things like that, and maybe a character setting, in that. We'll see. I know a lot of artwork has gone, I don't know, it feels like different. So I feel like the two main companies, they're going in different directions, and talking about me again, I'm talking with Tink. She was. That's my favorite landscapes, and that's what I do. I do love landscapes, and yes, it does. It is confetti heavy, but you need confetti to create details, to create. My very first main painting, it was a diamond dots, and it was the Cafe at Night by Van Gogh. And when you got down to the pavement portion, oh my gosh, there was so much confetti. But when you stood back, or if you viewed it through like a viewfinder of your cell phone or a camera, if you had it overhead and then you looked up at it, the detail that it created was so beautiful in the cafe in the side. You saw the shadows and you saw speckles of light and things like that. Um, Good morning, Prince.
Morning.
Guess who in here?
Oh.
Bird is in here.
Why hello?
um, oh, my son is killing me. The minute I say Bird, his voice changes.
Berta just perked up right now.
He's like, well, hello. um, but the when I looked at the pavement, obviously it's nighttime. I love the setting because I feel like it's like a jazzy setting. I went to New Orleans just before Katrina, and it was me and a group of friends. It was my first time, on vacation after my kids were born, and it was a bunch of like college friends that I hadn't seen in 4 or 5 years. And we decided to go to New Orleans. So one night, everybody, they just had different things in mind. We were there for about 2 weeks, maybe a little bit more. They had different things in mind to where they wanted to go. And I just felt like anyone that's close to me knows I can rock out, kind of by myself and have a ball. And so I just wanted to kind of do some exploring. In the midst of the exploring, what hit me isn't New Orleans known for, you know, like they have voodoo and things like that.
Yeah. A bunch of
A bunch of stuff. Anyway, I decided I was leaving a real busy. She'll be back. She probably going to the restroom or she needed to take a puff off her rig. So I decided to head back, but I wanted to kind of explore some of the streets and things. So coming off Canal, going down Bourbon, um, there are a lot of like jazz type, what I call hole in the wall, because the wall literally just the doors opened up and underneath maybe a dilapidated building. It looked dilapidated, but it wasn't. Might be a bar with a singer in there. It might be enough to seat 15 people. And I hear all this like melodic sounds and things coming out as I'm walking down the street, and the street's getting darker and darker and darker. And I came across this one, I guess it was like a blues type bar, and it was so nice. The light coming out onto the street was dark, and inside was a woman. She was singing. Oh, she sounded like she was in the depths of despair, like she was singing her heart out. And while she was singing, it was a cappella moment. In comes a trombone and a trumpet, and it started like matching. When I look at that picture, that painting, it reminds me of that moment. That's why when I buy artwork, it um, it's not a matter of getting it to the point of completion, but maybe just being able to speak to what it meant to me, what I was looking at, what I was thinking about at the time that I either first saw it or when I realized I just had to have it. That's how I connect to my artwork. And hopefully everybody has a way to connect. I know when we all started our journey, it was about, oh, this is so cute. This is cute, 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 cute. But you do get to a point where, the artwork connects to you and you want to make it matter. So I love landscapes. This wasn't necessarily what I would consider a landscape, but that painting spoke to me, and it took me back to that moment where I was like, oh, I want to just kind of get out here with my friends. I'm ready to do some solo stuff. And it was, I was already missing my kids and my husband at that point. And it kind of set everything in motion. And that painting, just takes me back there. Lizzie, it looks like you having a hard time coming back in. What's going on? She was having a hard time coming back in. You right, Tammy. We lost her. Um, so I'm pretty sure she'll be back shortly. So, I share that story. I've talked about, that canvas before because it was the first real canvas. Before that, I had been doing partials. Not fond of partials at all. Do you guys like partials? Where are you at with partial paintings when you diamond paint? Y'all could just drop the answer right in the box. But yeah, so for me, landscapes, yes, they are confetti, heavy. And the unfortunate part is a lot of times landscapes are bigger because you want to get all the detail in. You want to see the dew on the leaves or, the fog setting into the scene and things like that. Here we go. Hi, honey. You okay?
Helen called.
I figured it was, oh, I didn't think it was Helen. I figured it was either Yvette also. She okay?
No,
She coming
Yvette's
through.
working a double. No, it was Helen, and she wanted to know when we're doing Christmas and blah blah blah. I'm like, I'm live right now.
She know that.
Hello.
Some are really pretty specials. Um, I'm starting to look at, the special drills and things like that.
So what were you talking about while I was gone? I couldn't hear you.
We're talking more in detail about landscapes and things and the confetti that's behind it. And I talked about um, a canvas that I did for Diamond Dots. That's the Cafe at Night. I did also buy the Cafe at Night by Diamond Art Club, and I bought it on cross stitch as well. So
Why
it's
would
just
you buy the same thing 3 times?
because that's how much it meant to me. You missed the story. So I'm gonna ask you to go back and rewatch that section so you could connect to my canvases also. There we go. But for you, you have a painting, and I think about this painting all the time. I was going to buy it for you, but I had to put some down payments down on some other stuff. Obviously, I'm trying to get Tiara taken care of and things like that. But you had mentioned it in August, and then I thought about it again in September. It's Dreamer Designs, and it's the one like you said, the mom and the little girl canvas. Um, but like when you talked about it, you connected me to the canvas. You know what I'm saying? Um, Emotionally. So I could, and that's what I was just talking about. But when you talked about it to me, you connected me to it, and I saw the vision. I saw why it matters and what it means to you, and that's what I feel like my stash is to me. You know what I'm saying? Especially since 2022. Before that, I was just buying because it was cute. But 2022, I can go back and I can connect you
I'm
to
gonna buy
people.
that canvas yet.
I'm looking, again, I'm trying to get TT taken care of. But once my money free up, um,
Let's see. I think it's expensive.
it's like I think it was 59 or something like that. It was
Don't
what
even tell me your American price.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Look it up and show everybody what I'm talking about. Um, Susan says, I love landscapes too. I like to do special drills and partials. So those are the only ones that I don't do. My career in 2018, my diamond painting career started with partials, and I wasn't
Buy
feeling
one and get
fulfilled.
one 50% off. Use code WELCOME50
Yeah, but
right now at Dreamers Designs.
there you go. But does it apply to
Get a
both?
post strike. Please accept shipping delays.
So
Right
they're
there.
giving you guys the disclaimer. Oh,
Yeah. Another one that says the same thing. So where would it be? Would it be under nature and landscapes or animals? Because it could go under either or.
um, see, that's the
Or it can
only.
just go mother's love. Is that what
Yeah,
it's
it's
called?
called Mother's Love. Yep. I'm gonna pull it up and
It's not here.
because it's sold out, it'll be back.
Maybe
I'm gonna try and pull it up so people can know.
last time I tried to do, oh my god, the wheel comes up and everything happens.
It's in here. All right, so I'm gonna share one moment while I share.
It's not coming up to you.
It's there.
Oh, why? Oh, there it is. It reminds me of Luna.
Correct.
It's so
And so
cute.
when you mentioned this, I mean, you really connected me to the canvas. And so I looked at it and I said, "Oh, this is beautiful." The mom and the baby ducks, the kitten behind her, Marlo. And then I
No,
love these
wrong color.
blossoms.
Guess how much it is in Canadian dollars?
How much is it?
$104.
Well, it does look a little pricey here. About $5. I thought it was 59, but
It's an
obviously
80 by 60.
that's standard size now.
Round, 62 colors, including 6 ABs.
That's a lot of ABs.
Yeah.
But it's a round, so it's a quick fill, and that's why it's so big. That's why they went bigger, because these round diamonds, they're a little bit bigger. But to see the
I
detail,
wish they had gone, I wish they had done it in square.
yeah, square would make it a little more sharp.
Just
With a little
received this kit a few days ago, and as per usual, shipping time was extremely quick. I haven't had time to open the package as I am in the middle of moving. Can't wait to start this beautiful canvas.
there
She
you
gave
go.
it 5 stars. It has
Do
all
you
5
guys
stars.
read reviews? And does anybody ever, I mean, they used to, be real honest and things like that. But now it's almost like it's gotten to the point of taboo to be
I feel like they
too
redid
honest.
this one because I feel like I seen another one that was different.
Hold that up a little bit more. I can't see it. There we go. Oh, that's by Reagan. Was it
I
Rubisek?
feel like there was another. That's supposed to be like. Isn't that supposed to be Anna Green Gables?
Yes,
I feel like there was a different version of it before.
there probably was. How do you guys feel about those new smaller paintings that they have coming in from overseas?
Hmm?
Dreamer Designs, they have a smaller series, and they're mostly like 40 by 40, 50 by 50. They're smaller, like more of the, and they sell them for a lot less also. I love these kinds of paintings where, it's a little bit of scenery and personality. Christmas is just a fun time of the year. Also, I love Christmas.
This one's
Um,
cute too.
hold it up a little bit closer. I'm gonna try. What's the name of it? Oh, that's cute.
Flowers for you.
All right, I'm gonna pull that up so everyone can see it. Uh-oh. Flowers for you. This is the one she's talking about. Look at the two babies, two cuties. Again, connecting you to your artwork. If you got two grandbabies and they, running through, you got them all the time. This just sets you back to a moment in their youth that you can always defer to.
Maybe
You
I
could
should
put
get
some
that one and
in
then
a
get one
pallet.
for 50% off.
See, now your wheels are turning, and you sound like what we will sound like in those Zooms. Once we start going over all the sales, and this one is, has a better deal. One of the things I like to do when I go to those Black Friday Zooms is compare. Am I getting my best bang for my buck? If I got $100 to spend, I want to get the most for it. If I have $200 to spend, you still want to get the most for it, and it may not be two paintings at this site. It may be the opportunity to get
Are
three
you
or even
kidding me?
four
A
at
hundred
another site.
bucks won't even get me one painting.
I'm sorry. That's why you don't want me to talk about these links. But I'm here for the people, and the people want to know. So,
Uh-huh. It's
Tammy
okay.
says, I am honest. So,
I've
Tammy says,
accepted my
honest.
fate.
You're accepting your fate.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Tammy says she is honest when she does a review, and that's good. That's what I'm looking for. So I see a hundred reviews, 90 of them are, oh, it was good, oh, it was great. Then there might be 10 that says, I didn't like the feel of the canvas, or I like they're giving at least details and things. That's what I like to hear. You know, it's shiny. The canvas has a sparkle to it. We're looking at the canvas the whole time when we're painting. We at least want to know, what's
Okay.
attractive about it.
I have
Go ahead.
something to say. When people are going to do a review on a product, but they bling it up, is that a true review?
If they bling it up, yeah, it's a true review. They just
But
customized
you're
it.
not using the full diamonds that came with the kit. So how can
But
you give yourself the true review of it when it's not all the diamonds from the kit?
because if you didn't do a complete custom, like Man Bun does complete customs.
You need to take
So
that
it's
off the
his review.
screen and make this bigger. Because what are you doing? You're just moving the screen up and down like a crazy woman.
I'm shopping. We shopping. We shopping.
You got
Um,
three on your bed at the back there.
they needed to be dusted off. I told you that's why I pulled them out. Bonnie says, I'm working on a square one right now, and there's no gapping at all. Look at that. That's what I'm talking. That's a good review. They just never have anything I like in the smaller sizes. That's a good, honest assessment. So, hey, I work, the larger paintings, and this is why. And then somebody that's new or somebody that's, never been to, a premium site or something, they're garnering an understanding. Ah, Tammy says, Bonnie, is it one of the grids? So they're having a side conversation. One of the new? And Bonnie says, yes, it's the first one, I think, the yin yang fusion. I don't know where they are. Haven't gotten the large dreamers yet. They upgraded the grids. They've upgraded the grids. The diamond, well, I always feel like they had good diamond quality because they started off a square only company. What they did different was they changed the vibrancy and the color saturation in their diamonds. Those were very bright. Their color saturation was very, very bright, in their first iterations and things. But now, I just love their quality. I love their canvases and their artists and their art selection. So they're doing a great job. Um, haven't gotten oh, okay, we already were there. The reviewers are mostly glue, grid, and drill quality. Correct. But I like to see what made you buy it. What do what was it that you connected to in the painting? Like Lizzie said, she only buy the one she want
Tia
to do
don't care about the grid, the drill quality, and
at
everything.
all.
She only cares about it in the box
No, the connection
with the
to
wrapper still on it.
you're so bad. Tammy, the only thing I found negative is that the crystals are a teeny bit too big not terrible, but I have to use the roller when I'm done. Uh-oh. That's good info though.
I
You
just
see what
bought a
I mean
roller.
about a review and making it mean something and matter? That's a great review. And Tammy says, that's what I heard. But I find the crystal, no matter who they come from, are a little bit bigger. So that's good insight also that the crystals appear to be a little bit bigger than the grids. But gapping doesn't matter so much to me because when I'm done, like
When
you
you're
guys,
done and you turn the light pad off, you don't see the gapping.
there you go. But still great information. And
But
sometimes,
it is a little bit frustrating to see all your flaws with the light pad on.
that's right. I,
But
I just got stuck in my hair. Okay. So that's why I like to review. And, for me, the last, I think this is going to be my fourth year or fifth year going to, these Black Friday Zooms and things like that. I just feel like they're very helpful. They're very insightful. Even if you're not shopping and buying anything, um, a lot of times I'm getting insight on someone on a site that I might not normally go to. Obviously, you buy a lot from Orlora. I love
let's be serious. The only reason why she wants to go in these chat rooms is because she wants to be nosy.
I do want to be nosy. That's a good reason to go. I don't know how much I'll be buying. I still have a few things left to do for my daughter, and then we'll be in December,
Would you
you
be
know.
like, oh, this person, Clem, are you here? Clem, are you done in the garage?
Let them have a break.
What's going on? Okay.
So we do have about 10 minutes left. Obviously, we've had a great time today. We've revisited, some of the connections that we've had to our artwork. We've refreshed and renewed the battle, diamond painting versus cross stitch. You
Slow
know,
down because I'm hungry.
you cooking?
You gotta feed the angry bear because the angry bear is not very happy right now.
Well, are you cooking for him?
No, I'm talking about myself.
You the angry bear?
Yes, I'm hungry.
So you gonna be growling at people all day?
Maybe. Can you please put a speaker? I don't like
I,
this. I can't see. I hate not having control.
I like it. Look how riled up you get.
You know what's really frustrating too? When you
What?
have a sliding door, a barn door on your room, your craft room, and it never stays closed. It just slides over because your house is crooked. That's me
I'm sorry
in
that
a
you're going through it.
nutshell.
I'm sorry
And
that you're going
I
through it.
can't even close the door because my house is crooked. I couldn't put the Christmas tree where I wanted to because it looked crooked because of the floors. I had to put it there because it didn't look as crooked there. True story. Wouldn't lie.
I don't know what to say. You finally got me stumped. um, I'm sorry that your house is crooked and that your doors, gently slide back because it's uneven. Um, After the shelves, if we do a good job after the shelves, make sure you're using L brackets. Perhaps we can get Clem to take on another project. Now,
What's that?
if you have to tear the floor up, I would just do some sort of leveler, a little slight ramp or something. See, I've solved for world peace. Even if it's a 1 inch, ramp, And if it makes it even, then there we go. Who knew? Put a little carpet over it and you'll never know. Like, oh yeah.
I don't have carpet in my house.
We'll put some down. That's why it's so cold. It's drafty. You'll be amazed.
It's drafty because this house is old and the kitchen is insulated by newspaper. That's how old my house is.
No, we didn't. We didn't say that out loud. You said it's insulated with newspaper.
Yeah, when we tore down the wall.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Back in the day, that's how they insulated houses.
I believe you, but while the wall was down, why didn't we spray foam it?
I'm sure we replaced what we ripped down.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say spray foam it.
But I'm sure the whole kitchen is not done because I didn't rip down all the walls in the kitchen.
Lizzie, I'm just gonna sit this out here, and when I come, you know that I am a property and casualty.
Well, you best not be coming here.
So I'm going to say this gently and nicely. Get that fire hazard taken care of. How you got newspaper still on the wall and you know it's spray foam, and then something happens.
Listen, Linda. It's fine. You don't think this won't go up like a matchbox anyways and it burned to the ground?
Listen, at least give yourself reaction time. Throw somebody out the window, and you better catch me, Clem. I can hear it now. You know, with newspaper as the insulation, you know, Clem like you on your own, and you see him running from. That's the reaction time.
We're doing like our benefits and stuff, and he's like, "Oh, you gotta put." He put like a lot of money on me at accidental death. I'm like, would you stop raising that up? Because I'm starting to think you want to do off with me. He was just raising it up. I'm like, damn. You realize this only comes to effect if I die in an accident.
I'm gonna tell you right now, get rid of the spray foam. I mean, get rid of the newspaper, put in some spray foam.
It's fine.
Okay. Well, I know when I come to Canada, I'm not gonna be able to stay long.
Oh, it's in the summertime.
Sparks.
Your air conditioning will be on.
Okay.
There is no sparks.
Y'all helping me out. Y'all hearing this, right? This is my testimony, and it's our last will and testament for when I go to Strathroy. I make sure I'm gonna sit this out here. If something happened to me because she didn't comply, we suing. We get all that GST.
You would sue me.
I sure would. I'm getting it out there now. Love you.
She ain't coming then. I'll leave you at the airport. I'll say,
I can see now trying to.
Justin Trudeau's mistress. I'm gonna have a big sign saying Justin Trudeau's mistress. Come here.
Come and get me. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I'm gonna wiggle this shoulder. I try to keep it contained. It do get me in a little bit of trouble, but hi, Justin. And
it's my cousin. My cousin's on. She changed her name, so now nobody knows she's my cousin.
Yeah, nobody sees the Nunes.
Not Nunez, it's Nunes.
It's
just
Nunes
like that fight the other day. They were calling him Nunez, and I was getting mad. I'm like, his last name is Nunes.
Noon is Noon. Y'all are Nunez's, okay? Just so you know.
It's Nunes.
And when you come here, say hola a lot so everybody embrace you. Say hola.
News.
Hola.
News. I was getting so
Marie.
mad.
You know, when she come to Vegas, she got to be Nunez. Everyone says it wrong. Who are you when you here in town, Don Marie? And you got to say hola. Hola. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Everybody says it wrong. See, it's news.
It's Nunez.
I was getting so mad at the fight. I was ready to fight myself. And then Netflix. Oh,
Did it go down?
of course it did.
I
didn't see
heard it.
any of it. I had to watch it in the morning. And you know what? The only good fight out of that whole thing were the two girls.
They were
Now
the
that
best.
was a fight.
They were the best. They fought like that last time too, though. This time, I feel like Amanda got robbed. I really do. Last time, Christy whooped her butt, but this time I do. I think Amanda got robbed. She stood the good fight. They tore her eye out, and she still
And then
was
that
there.
the last one, it was like watching Grandpa. It
That
was
was a
sad.
horrible fight. That was so
It was
horrible.
sad. It's like, Grandpa, you need to retire.
He is retired. I don't even know why he was back in them shorts. I get
Like,
it.
I
For
thought
5
he was going to
seconds,
literally die of a heart attack.
he looked like he was about to get knocked out and never get up. You saw Rocky, right? When Apollo Creed went down for
And
the
you know
last
who
time.
got to watch that live? Shay.
She was there?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
go
pretty sure
ahead.
she went. She had tickets.
It was a lot of people there. Every star in America was there. I was so hyped up, so hyped up. I mean, so hyped up. And at the end of the day, this fool's almost 60. Come on now. We got bad knees, or
He's
bad ankles, shoulders.
was he born the same time you were? Asking for a friend.
Ah,
Oh, here comes the train to Vegas. All aboard the Lizzie Express.
all you need to know is,
I have
well,
another story about the train. Remember the train I had on the coffee table?
yes.
Well, my sister, I think she gave it away to Goodwill. And I only had it for 1 year. And I paid like a lot of money for that train, so I was mad. So I was like mad at her. And then I come home and there's this big ass gigantic train thingy on my coffee table. And I thought, oh, she does care. She went and bought me one. But it's broken on the top of one of the trees.
She bought
No,
you one.
she got it from her daughter's house. Her daughter gave it to her. So it wasn't even like she cared and she went out and bought me a new one. Like, what the heck?
There's just no pleasing you. Why?
I told you, I'm the Grinch that stole Christmas.
Every year, Lizzie, at least the Grinch learns. Yes, definitely you. At least the Grinch learned to show more love and kindness and to be more accepting of others. Y'all hear that? That's the lesson for today.
Okay.
Lizzie, oh, wrong way. We're going to teach Lizzie to show more love and kindness.
Oh, and
be
if
more
everybody will
accepting.
just go over to my channel and watch my video and give me some questions for my premiere would be nice. Ask me anything you want to know.
Ask her the hard questions, guys. The difficult
Yeah,
questions.
I don't see you putting down a comment and asking me a question.
What do you want me? I know everything. What do you want me to ask you?
I don't know. You have to be creative.
Okay. I'm going to try and come up with something.
This is how pitiful I am. Only like 3 people commented on that video.
Lizzie,
How am I supposed to make a 1 hour whip and chat on 3 comments? I have to get creative here.
All the questions that are asked in the whipping chat are coming from us. You'll have
That's what I wanted to do because I ran out of ideas on what to do for. I bought something different to do because I don't have a Christmas canvas this year. I bought something. I'm not going to say what, but it's like something I can probably finish from the beginning to the end. Maybe I might have to pause for a couple of hours and then come back. But like I didn't commit myself to a big painting this year. I only committed myself to a licensed artwork, but it's small.
Licensed artwork.
But it's small. And I only committed to that this year. I don't know why. Next year though, because I got the in scoops, from like the Canadian diamond painting company. And I seen something coming for next year, Christmas time. And I'm going to get that one because it is cute. Just saying. She has these really cute ones coming out. They're so freaking cute. Probably not in this round, but the next round.
Well, I'm going to leave with this last thought process.
What?
We talked about it, I think in September, maybe August, but we talked about, you just mentioned licensed artwork versus, obviously unlicensed, and what it means to artists in the community and things like that. But before we became, woke and conscious, we all had, in our stash.
And we like, I don't think there's anything wrong with buying from Temu and stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean? Not everybody can afford. Like, you hear me crying about premium diamond kits. Some people can't afford that. And you know what? The majority of people that watch on YouTube gravitate for the budget-friendly kits.
So that's
the majority can't afford the premium kits.
True.
And I
so that's
get
why I wanted to ask, what are you guys out, and you guys can come back and answer in the in the chat after the video. Don't have to feel like, but I just want to know, not who, specifically who, like what companies are you still looking at in terms of whether or not they have licensed artwork or not. What companies are out there that are still
pretty
offering?
much know who has and who doesn't anymore.
You could. It depends. Like, I know Man Bun only shops Diamond Art Club. I don't think he could ever tell me who a budget-friendly website is where I could look. We all know about Temu and Amazon, obviously. Wish used to be up there. What happened?
I need to talk to Man Bun because there's a lot of little companies out there that are just as good as Diamond Art Club. And I don't care who you are or what you say. It's true. A lot of these little small companies that are diamond painters, pretty much, the owners are diamond painters because they loved their craft and they decided they wanted to open up a diamond painting company, and their canvases are just as good as quality, but people don't give them the benefit of the doubt, right? Because the hype is so high on DAC. You know what I mean?
I didn't start that line for I just want a list of budget friendly.
There she goes again. She cuts me off.
You always turn it
me off because this is
you always turn it into a rant. I'm just trying to get a list together. I would look and I would, check for.
Well, if you follow Drills and Chills, she had a list of all the companies that have licensed artwork. She has it in her you know what? I went to go look at, your thing at the bottom where all your information to look for your email yesterday. And do you think I found any videos with your email, Tia?
I don't have an email on there. That people would use it. I mean,
I know. You don't got nothing on half of them. How
not
are
my
your
email.
moderators supposed to put in links for you if you don't got anything in there?
You don't put in links anyway. I got
Well,
I
if you had
jail.
something for me to reference on, I would.
That's not nice. I have a few that when I mention something, they will go and put it in.
Okay, we're over our time anyway. I'm done arguing with you today.
What happened to I miss bickering with you? I missed you so much. I didn't have nobody to argue and bicker with. What?
No,
What
because
happened?
this woman, I call her, I said, I need to talk to you. Okay, it was 12:30 a.m. in Canada. This woman waits 1 hour. It was 1:30 in the morning. She decides to call me back.
What did I tell you I was doing?
You said, I forget what you said.
See,
Washing
I
your
don't know.
hair?
That's not what I said. I said I had a headache. I was laying down waiting on it to go away.
No, that was last night.
Well, okay. Well, I don't remember the time. Oh, the time before that, yeah, I was washing my hair. It took me 8 hours. It took me
8 hours to wash your hair.
Lizzie, you
Those
always
damn
talking.
extensions, I'm going to pull them out.
My hair grew back down to the top of my bum. I had to do something, and I had to cut it. Oh, and the blow dryer
Why
broke
just go to the salon?
because it was late. So when I got started, it was like 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening. I didn't get done. I took 2 breaks, and I didn't get done till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And I had to work the next morning. Oh, I was so stupid. The blow dryer when it broke. Where's Melinda Hands at? She offered to do my hair a few years ago. I'm gonna have to take her up on it. It normally is 6 hours. It was like close to 8 hours. But if somebody else does it, they can get it done in a couple of hours, 2, 3 hours. It was a
I
lot.
think we lost everybody.
I don't think we lost everybody, but we've given some great information. I hope they got a lot done. I like when I'm listening to people like the twins. I love when I listen to them and I'm working, I'm diamond painting, or I'm playing with clay. See, Dawn Marie's still here, and they have me laughing so hard. I get a lot done when I watch
Is this
them.
the twins?
Oops, hit the wrong button. Deb and oh, she gonna kill me because I'm her sister's actual friend on Facebook. But the twins, they're gonna be going live in the next probably. I think they start at 10 a.m. my time.
I don't think I'm subscribed to these people.
Robert's on the show with them all the time.
I don't think I'm subscribed to this people. And I have a lot of people on my list.
Is it Debbie's Crafty Life? Deb's Crafty Life. It's a fun
I have
show.
a Deb, but I don't think it's Crafty Life. Diamond
Oops, hit
Painting
the
with
wrong button.
Debbie.
See you later,
I have
app.
Diamond Painting with Debbie. Is that them?
Yeah, maybe diamond painting with Debbie, and she has a twin sister. Um, Susan says she buys mostly Diamond Art Club Dreamers or Captured by Radiance. Um,
I should
so
have a
my
review.
stash,
I
my
should
stash.
have a review of Captured by Radiance by the end of this weekend. Just saying, because I'm almost done my painting.
A completion.
I gotta pick a song for it. I'm not sure what song.
Get her done.
That's my favorite part, doing shorts. Even though some of my shorts don't get very many views. But I like doing them.
You're a mess. So this
I
has
know. Maybe 2025 will make me not so much a mess.
This has been a fun
You know what I
project.
wanted? You know what I want to commit to in 2024?
No, what do you want to make?
I want to be able to buy one diamond painting a month.
12? From a premium site or just anywhere?
Premium.
Uh-oh, that's a lot. That's a big ask.
I know.
Up this week.
2025, I don't got a car payment anymore.
I'll be glad when
My
I pay
car's
mine
paid
off.
off. Woo-hoo.
I'm gonna be so I got Tima got me this. This is glow in the dark from Fimo. I've never used Fimo clay for any of
So
my
she's gonna
projects.
make diamond painting pens for Love is in the Air out of that.
No, I don't have any glow in the dark for Love is in the Air.
Why?
These are both glow in the dark, but they've been sitting
Yeah.
on my desk. I'm trying to figure out what to do with them because I want to do
Yeah, why
like
don't you put them in with pink or red for Love is in the Air?
no. I already have your
Why?
pen that I designed for you, and now I have the Love is
I
in the Air. I'm
don't.
going to use both of these. And then on top of using both of
That's
those,
so
I want to come up with
boring.
I want to come up with a glow in the dark project. That's what I have coming up next, but I think they're going to be character based. So,
Characters.
yeah, characters.
You should have done
Everybody
them for
like
Halloween. That would make more sense.
I'm not talking about scary characters. I'm talking about just cute little characters you can have on your
And
diamond.
you're gonna create these characters.
I'm trying.
Okay.
So reward my creativity.
Oh, there you go.
All right, we're definitely over.
Have you had the crown on the whole time?
You didn't know that?
I just realized now.
Probably because I pulled my hair back. It was starting to get a little hot on my arms and stuff.
Yeah, those extensions do that to you.
Thank you, Don Marie. See, she loves me and supports me. Where are you at with your love, Lizzie?
I love you.
All righty. With that, that's a
She
good
she
note to
she
end on.
she acts like she's the victim here, but I'm the victim because she ignores me through the week.
Not true.
Because I'm not a sister.
Every sister has a bestie that they extend.
It doesn't matter.
We just, everyone knows that you're my bestie, and so sisters, we have a bond, but each one of us have our one outlet, so it makes a big family.
Sometimes I want to kill my sister. Just saying.
I can't stand you.
Just wait till you meet them in person.
They gonna love me. You gonna be so jealous.
They probably would too.
I think Helen and Yvette, they're gonna be like, well, come on, Tia, let's go here. Lizzie, make sure we have something to eat when we get back. Oh, I feel like me and Yvette are gonna be really close.
You're gonna be like wanting to run away when you meet her.
She's going to Tennessee next week. I can't go because, oh yeah, I saw that. I saw her post. It was gut wrenching.
Who's going to Tennessee?
A friend of mine. She lives here in Vegas. She's Don Marie's like sister. They are very, very. And yeah, I did see that, Don Marie. Yeah, like you said, Thanksgiving is a hard time of the year to lose someone and things. So Diane definitely is in my prayers. Yeah, and her husband. Obviously, this is going to be very difficult for them.
Well,
Diane's in the cross stitch world also. Just so you know, you can't recruit her, Lizzie. She's huge. Now you think I got a nice stash in cross stitch? I
bet you.
She got thousands.
I bet you can try to get Nana.
For diamond painting? Probably. But Nana will try stuff. That's the only problem you'll have.
Don Marie, you got to do it because
Don Marie does other crafts too. But Nana would she'll come back.
She's got to be in my army because she's my cousin. That's not fair. She has to be.
It's been a shit show with her kids. I bet, Don Marie. I really do. Poor thing. So
Nana?
No. think she's still talking about Diane. You know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Well, anyways, we've been over our time, so we
that's
gotta
because
go.
we usually end it and still keep talking. All right, we're gonna go ahead and end it because I know Gail has some stuff to do. Thanks for coming out, everyone. We really appreciate it. My hugs and my love to all of you guys. Next week,
Don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. Mine.
Lizzie, what happened to your crown?
It's right here. I have to have my hair up in order for this thing to work.
Huh. Okay. Well, we are going to let everyone go. And hugs to you all. Make sure you like and subscribe. We'll be back in 2 weeks. I will be going live, I believe, Wednesday this week. I should be off. And it shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah, because
well, I've been working late. I've been
no,
working
I'll
7
be
a.m.
off
to
too.
7
I'll be
p.m.
off too. I'll be off too.
You gonna be off this Wednesday? Maybe Lizzie will be on my show this Wednesday. We're gonna kick off Thanksgiving the right kind of way. We'll talk about the food. We're gonna talk about some, great Thanksgiving Day traditions, and we're gonna obviously officially kick the season in. I feel like Thanksgiving is the first.
This is what I
day.
know about American Thanksgiving.
Is that the right time?
I know maybe sweet potato pie. And I don't know what you guys are thinking, but everybody talks about mac and cheese for Thanksgiving.
They talk about the real homemade mac and cheese. The real.
Yeah,
Not the craft
we don't
dinner
do
that
that
you guys
here.
get from
We
the
don't
box.
do that here in Canada.
Correct. So they're talking about you boil the noodles, you get the cheeses, you get the condensed milk, you get all of the seasonings, and you're actually making the homemade macaroni and cheese. Now, my mom used 7 different cheeses in hers, and she seasons it up.
So what do you do? Just put the blocks of cheese in it, or do you have to melt it, pre-melt it?
So it depends. That's why other cheeses matter, because some blend better together than others. I like my cheese to kind of blend together. I don't like it too liquefied. I do like a little bit of, stretch, just a little. And then it has to be seasoned.
Well, you're
And
gonna have to give me a recipe, and then I should try to make
okay.
American mac and cheese.
There you go. So, and it has to be seasoned right. You can't just put whatever people put in. It's the seasoning has to be just right.
What seasoning goes in mac and cheese?
I won't disclose over the air, but I do have a secret ingredient that I put in mine that I stole from someone, and it does make it yummy. So, macaroni.
He's got some secrets.
I do. I have. You think these shoulders look this fluffy for nothing, girl? It's done some taste testing.
I know why mine are fluffy because I got some chocolate bars waiting for me in the fridge.
I want a chocolate bar.
Canadian chocolate.
You always send me Canadian chocolate. I don't think I've had any since you brought the ones in June.
No.
I haven't. That was the last chocolate bars I've had. Are the Canadian.
Because you can't send them in the summertime. They'll darn melt before they get there.
Well, it's winter now.
It's still hot where you live.
No. Well, compared to you, yeah. All right, let me let the people go. And then obviously we're going to be still sitting here. Thank you guys again for coming out. We're going to get to the good stuff now. Lizzie about to let go. She lets go when I hit this end stream button. I'll keep you guys posted. I am not opposed to sharing a couple secrets.
Secrets? Don't be telling everybody my secrets.
Oh, these last 2
I'm
shows.
going to put my hair up. It's going to be a party now.
We're putting our hair up?
Yeah. You hear my bird? My bird's going mental.
He wants to say, damn it. He wants to talk. He wants to talk.
He wants the clicker.
Oh my God, her and this clicker. Let me let y'all go. Not the clicker, girl. Stop.